ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. All right, guys. For those of you that have been following me, you already know. For those of you that are just here randomly, I normally do pick a cards, and I haven't been doing them lately because my health has been crap. So this is what I'm able to do currently. So we're just gonna do a quick poll for the masses, whatever that means. Yeah, if you are here, just a reminder that, you know, they're general readings. They're not meant to be every little thing is for you, right? Like we need to, I think this is kind of a key point in life, actually. We need to pick and choose what's meant for us. Just like with my health, actually. You know, I can't eat the things that other people eat. And when I choose to eat the things that other people eat, I get very sick. So you have to pick what's right for you. Anyway, little spiel there. So let's go ahead and get into it. I am using, again, not promoting. This is just my own deck that works well with me. It's not even published. It's not out there. So, I think that's it. That covers it. I was going to explain. So I do like where's the energy at currently and what's it getting to? And then we're going to have a couple in the middle for like steps that they're suggesting that you take, direction to go into. So here we go. Let's see what wants to come out. Okay. I am feeling the frustration of this taking too long. That's what I'm currently feeling. Oh, sorry. I'm shaking the camera a bit there. Yeah, so initially like things are wanting to come out, but these are wanting to take time, and I'm feeling the frustration of like, come on, let's move on. Let's get this through this. Let's go on. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach growling. Whoop. And there's the other one. All right. Yes, or the opposite? No, we're going this way. Okay. And now I'm going to grab the direction type. That's definitely one. Do we want more? Yes. Whoop. There's two. Do we take both or yes? Okay. Okay. So we've got roots. And expansion. Oh, and we're upside down. Reach out, intrigue, and let it flow. Okay. Are we all straight here? Make sure I'm wearing my readers, which makes everything kind of bubbly. So it's hard for me to tell. Okay, I am going to go ahead and pick up the cards so that you can see them a little closer, just in case something means anything to you. You know, colors, the particular words, the way something touches something else. You know, we all have our own intuition, our own secret meanings of things, signs, synchronicities. Okay. So from roots to expansion, which is interesting because roots are expanding. You know, they go out. And in fact, I actually have a tree in my backyard that has to, we might lose, guys. We might lose the tree because it's making the sidewalk come up and ruin the sidewalk, which is a tripping hazard. And if someone falls over it, we could literally be sued, because that's how the area works here. It's not the city's problem, it's mine, apparently. Anyway, that was a little thing, isn't it? Roots. What I initially got when I saw this was beginnings, where you start out from. We think of like our ancestors, right? We think of family, but I'm really getting base. It's base. It could be what you hold inside yourself. Oh gosh, it could be beliefs. It could be just ways of being, like socially, that you were taught as a kid. Um, Things that you don't even recognize yet because it's just so like foundational. I need to give an example. So for me, I was raised in an environment that taught that there was a loving, benevolent God that no matter what loved you, no matter what. And so I have as a foundational belief that I have this worth because something loves me. So even if something comes against that little tiny portion here is fine, right? Because I have this knowledge that this creator loves me. And there have been times that's questionable. Is there a creator? Is there a benevolent God? So there's an example of like something that is very foundational, very base in your life that is expanding, is changing. So the direction that they're giving is to reach out. Obviously, that's pretty easy. That's a pretty simple one. I am feeling like kind of this, well, who do I reach out to? Who am I supposed to? That's a tough one because some of us don't. A lot of people like to isolate, right? Especially that we got into this place after COVID of like isolation and being alone and finding that it tends to bring more peace because we're not bumping up against each other like river rocks, right? So who do you reach out to? I do encourage the human factor, friends, relatives, some kind of maybe a forum online, a spiritual forum, but also there is a whole lot of the energy. It's feeling very spiritual. It's feeling very like reach out to your higher self, reach out to God, reach out to source, reach out to, whatever it is that you believe in. The ecosystem, the spiritual ecosystem. If you believe in multiple deities, is there one that you want to reach out to? It's feeling more spiritual than physical, more metaphysical. And that's because of this intrigue card. And then I am also getting this let it flow is really saying don't try and control where you're going. Like roots. So this doesn't work for every single thing, but this was the example I was given. Roots, before they're super, super strong and can barrel through cement, when they're younger, when they're first experiencing, have to go with the flow. They have to go around the rocks. They have to, they make their way. you bump against something hard that you can't go through, and so you find your way around it. It's going with the flow. So there's really something about staying curious. So I'm getting that with this intrigue card. Reaching out to the spiritual, staying curious, but letting it do its thing. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't always make sense. In fact, the spiritual world is so chaotic and crazy. And we oftentimes we want the making sense, right? Because that's safe. We get it. It's in our control. We can know how to maneuver. But it's like Moana 2. For those of you that have seen Moana 2, being a wayfinder. It's you don't know the way. You have to take a step forward without knowing the direction, without knowing the way, and you have to keep going. And then as you come against things, you figure out your way around it, right? And that is your expansion. I am feeling now with this reach out card, don't be afraid of things being different. A quick example, again, it doesn't mean it's this way, but it's an example that I thought of. If you are very visual, like you get visuals, you see in your mind's eye, people that are like that can be used to seeing things differently, right? Like things will look differently than they do here on the physical plane. And for those that aren't used to it, you go and start having visuals, it's kind of freaky. It's like, what the hell am I seeing? What is that? It can be scary. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just different. Okay, I am now getting with this intrigue card, receiving this softness. It's softness. Whether you take it to be coming from the spiritual stuff that's going on or in regards to your own curiosity about remaining open, there's a softness with it. It's having grace. It's having compassion on yourself. Okay. And also on the spiritual world itself, because I think that oftentimes we believe that if the spiritual world's supposed to have the answer, and it doesn't always. That's a whole I'm gonna hit people with that, man. That's something I myself am even like a little having a hard time with because I was raised with this like God that knows everything, and then I come into a different understanding because of my own experiences with the spiritual world. And maybe there is a God that does truly know everything, but we also receive from other spiritual beings that don't know everything. And so, sorry, I'm feeling pretty all over the place with this reading. Like things are coming in and out, and it's been very interesting. I will be honest with you, even just at this very moment, I feel like I can't remember anything I've said. So don't know if that's my health or something spiritual kicking in. But yeah, just softness, give compassion, give grace, allow for mistakes, you know? Allow for we can oftentimes we call that being human. Maybe that's even like that's a portion to why we believe that the spiritual world is this truth, this absolute truth, because having mistakes, being that way, is very human, right? So that's not the absolute truth. Animals make mistakes all the time. Like, have you seen orange cats? Things happen. And if you do consider the whole like as above, so below, well, if that's what's happening here, then that's what's happening up there as well, or over there, however it works with the spiritual world. So anyway, okay, so let's just kind of recover everything, re-go over it. The roots, the foundation, the base of something going on in your life is expanding. We're reaching expansion. They're encouraging you to reach out, mostly with spiritual stuff, but there is a portion for some with humans, reaching out to humans. Remain compassionate, full of grace, remain curious, be open, and then let it flow. Let it flow. We don't have to grasp and hold on to everything so tightly. Things can just come and go as they need, right? And that generally that talks also about like with your understanding, right? That means I may not understand why I'm a root bouncing against this rock that I can't get through. I don't understand. But if I'm free flowing, I can go around the rock. So, okay. I think that's about it. That covers everything that wanted to come out, I think. Anyway, you guys, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being patient with my health journey that's been going on. And I really do wish for connection with you guys. I hope that I'm reaching people that want to have the same kind of understanding that, you know, life is messy, and we can come together with grace, comfort each other, be there for each other, and truly know that even though we experience aloneness, we're not actually alone. Anyway, many blessings to you guys. I hope you feel seen, heard, loved, cherished, all those amazing things. I'll see you guys next time.